October 7, 2023 will be remembered a date on which Hamas, a militant organization, has launched Operation Al-Aqsa flood on Israel, and in retaliation, Israeli Defense Forces has started Operation Iron Swords to eliminate Hamas. Good afternoon everyone. Today's my lecture topic is Israel-Hamas conflict. If we talk about historical background, then first and foremost, when UN was created, then in 1947 UN proposed a partition plan between the Israel and Palestinian, and the equal territory was given to both the countries. But after the creation of Israel in 1948, this has led to the first Israeli-Arab war, which has led to the displacement of the Palestinian and as well as creation of the three territories of the Palestinian, including West Bank, Gaza Strip, East Jerusalem, and this is one of the most important conflict if we talk about the present geopolitical disorder. As we know that at present, if we talk about at present, then number of the casualties have crossed in Gaza more than 21,000, and on the other hand, if we talk about the casualties in Israel, then on after the October 7 attack, more than 1,200 Israelis have been killed mercilessly by the Hamas militants. Now, if we talk about the Bloomberg, then Bloomberg is a media company which has basically given three predictions of the war, and we will discuss about these three scenarios. The first scenario is the conflict between both the group, that is Israel and Hamas, will be limited to the Gaza, and after it will be over, then the administration will be basically taken over by the West Bank leaders. If we talk about present conflict, then as we know that more than 2.3 million of the Palestinians have been displaced from the Gaza, and as we know that if we talk about the various problems like the state, the Gaza has completely out of the communication, power outages, and even the basic facilities of hospitals are not there, and this is the present scenario as the Israel is increasing its ground offensive until the Hamas is crushed to the last bone. Now, if we talk about the second conflict, second scenario, then second scenario is that as we know that in this scenario, it is proposed that the various regional groups which are backed by the Iran, then they will engage in the conflict with Israel to stop the further land infiltration into the Gaza. If we take example of the Hezbollah, that is Iran-backed group which resides in the Lebanon, further the militant organization in the Syria, and further if we talk about most recent example of the Yemen if we talk about the Houthi rebellions which are present in the Yemen, then these regional terrorist organizations have started performing and started interfering in the global world order. Now, if we talk about the third scenario, then it is and if we talk about the present scenario, then also we can take the example that if we talk about the Yemen, which so the Houthi rebellions has recently started to attack the various merchant vessels which are being passed from the Red Sea into the Arabian Sea and along with the Indian Ocean, and they have started to do control attacks on in the Gulf of Aden. Recently, if we talk about then merchant vessel Champ Pluto and the Sai Baba have been targeted by the detonating drones, which has given the bad impact when it comes to the security and integrity of the particular merchant vessels in the Red Sea and the Indian Ocean. Talking about the third scenario, the third scenario basically envisages that the Israel will go into the full-scale war with the Iran and the other countries, and if the war goes on, then basically the major powers including the US, China and Russia will be included, and this will create a total disorder in the country. And if we talk about the India's instance, then India has always talked about the two-state solution for both the country and giving them equal area and a proper administration of the people. Talking about the second aspect, then India has also condemned the terrorist attack by the Hamas on the Israel civilians, and after that the final India has also supported Palestinian in the various voting of the United Nations General Assembly for providing the humanitarian aid to the various refugees of the Gaza. To conclude my topic, I would like to say that the Israel-Hamas conflict has been a long conflict in which if we talk about the solution, then best solution is only the two-state solution, which not only India proposes but also the major powers of the world. But if you want to stop the humanitarian crisis and to stop the bad situation of the people living in the Gaza, then there has to be involvement of the big powers like USA, Russia and China to promote the ceasefire between these two groups, so that the conflict can be stopped and the further humanitarian assistance could be provided to the people living in the Gaza. Thank you.